Salute to the family. Salute to the team. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. While you guys coming on in, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we go live, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Salute to the family. Salute to the team. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to you guys for being here with me on this evening. I appreciate you guys for joining the show. But before we get started, I got to shout out to some of the family in the building. Shout out to Buttercup. Shout out to Kimberly. Shout out to Lala. Shout out to IML. Shout out to my boy Nathaniel in the building. Shout out to Lovely Diamond. Shout out to Tyson. Shout out to Alexis. Shout out to Diva. Shout out to Go Ham. Shout out to my boy Charlie X in the building. Shout out to the lovely Patrice. Ashley in the building. Bunny in the building. Play Harder in the building. Miss Mel in the building. Yeah, I got that backup channel because I see what YouTube trying to do. Shout out to you, Miss Mel. Shout out to DJ in the building. Shout out to Lady D in the building. Shout out to Homeless in the building. Shout out to Auntie P. I mentioned you on my live earlier. Keep cooking. Thank you so much, Auntie P. I appreciate you. Shout out to the Psycho Breaker in the building. Shout out to the lovely Tory Experience in the building. Shout out to Moon. Shout out to the lovely Monica in the building. Shout out to Brittany. Shout out to God True. Shout out to Brittany. We are in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to the lovely Open Book in the building. Shout out to Open Book. Shout out to you, the Open Book. You doing great work over there. Shout out to you. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this evening. Right? Shout out to Moon coming in with the $2 super chat already. Didn't say nothing, just showing your boy some love. Just showing your boy some love. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this evening. I appreciate you guys. While you guys coming on in the building, make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we go live. Guys, I have put my backup channel in the chat. If you can hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my second channel, my backup channel, because when we do this type of content, right? When we on code and unified like this as black people, these platforms don't like that, right? So I'm getting prepared for the backlash that I'm going to receive, but I don't give a damn. It's belt to ass season. I don't care. So my backup channel is in the chat. Make sure you guys go subscribe to that channel, right? Because the truth will be told. The truth will be exposed. Absolutely. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the team. We are here, family. We are here. We got work to do. Absolutely. On a day-to-day basis, belt to ass. Belt to ass. We focus. We serious. We will not be distracted. We didn't come to play at all. Shout out to my boy Nathaniel coming in with the $5 super chat. What's up, my guy? Let's go. Officer Bootlicking is at it again. He just can't stop lying. He's putting in overtime. Yeah, Officer Tatum, I'm going to need you to come to the front of the congregation. Me and the family got to have a word with you on this evening, right? I'm going to need you to have a seat, buckle up, because this is going to be a bumper ride for you, Officer Tatum. Yeah, you're about to get exposed. Me and the family, we're going to have a good time laughing at you, exposing you, right? And exposing your lies. Because you're not going to get away with this, because all of those interviews that you put out on your platform, we debunked them. They don't make any sense. You didn't prove anything. We still don't know what happened to Nolan. 3.5 weeks later, we still don't know what happened to Nolan. Part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, we still don't know what happened to Nolan. So you went down there for no reason, didn't provide no evidence, no facts, no nothing. Just caping for these white boys. Right? But we're going to keep that smoke on them. We're going to keep that smoke on Mississippi for sure. Thank you so much, Nathaniel, for the $5 super chat, bro. I appreciate you. Shout out to Nathaniel coming back with the $2 super chat. YouTube keep making me edit my super chats, bro. You know how YouTube is. Nathaniel, you know how they is. They censor a lot. They censor. So you got to, switch up your wording. Right? We understand what you're saying. The family understand. But shout out to you, Nathaniel, coming in with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to the family. How y'all feeling on this evening, family? I'm feeling good. It's always a good time when I come in here with the family. Always. Always a good time when we come together as a family and we build and we discuss the issues that's going on with the family. Right? It's always a good time. We are going to have a good time on this evening. Thank you for joining me. Shout out to the family. While you guys coming in, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button. Subscribe to my backup channel in the chat, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, because I see a lot of family reaching out to me saying that they not getting notified. YouTube, come on now. Let's not do this. Let's not play these games. I know we are applying pressure over here, heavy pressure. And it's kind of heavy for a lot of these mainstream media platforms to handle. But we just getting started, baby. Shout out to Nathaniel coming back with the $2 super chat. Mississippi is doing some nasty work. Yes, indeed they is, brother. Yes, indeed, they is. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, this audio has been released. And as you guys see all over social media, people are trying to portray that this audio is fake. We didn't hear what we heard, right? They are attacking our good sister that enhanced the audio. She has been receiving death threats. She's a professional audio engineer, right? All she did was enhance the audio, right? Turn up the frequency so we can hear exactly what went on behind that 911 call. And the white supremacist, low IQ Neanderthals are attacking our sister. They're attacking her, sending her death threats. But I want to let my sister know that we got your back. You doing the Lord's work. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got you. Don't let these comments get beside you. Don't let them throw you off your path, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to throw us off our path. They're trying to distract us. They're trying to shame us, assault us, telling us we ain't heard what we heard on that 911 dispatch call. We heard exactly what was said on that 911 dispatch call. We're not dumb. We're not dumb, family. We're not dumb. So if you attack one of us, you got to attack all of us. See, I want the smoke. I welcome y'all over here on this platform. I told you guys, I want the smoke. I want the trolls. I want it. Bring it. I'm built for it. I'm a real warrior for my people. Your troll comments don't affect me, because I know that we are putting a beating on y'all right now with this truth. Family, I want you to be proud of yourself, because this pressure that we are putting on this case, this pressure that we are putting on Mississippi, got these people spiraling out of control. They're losing their minds, because black media is solving this case, not the district attorney. The district attorney out there in Mississippi talking about we're going to keep this secret. We don't want to expose no evidence, because we want to present it to the grand jury and let the grand jury make the decision. You go ahead and do that, man. We going to do what we do. We going to solve the case. Since everybody want to sit on their ass and take their precious time and ignore us like they don't hear us, cool. We going to keep exposing. We going to keep applying pressure. And we are going to continue to put belt to ass. And I hope you enjoy the ride. I really hope you do, because we dead serious about this case. I want y'all to know that. We dead serious about this case. And we demand answers. We demand justice. And we will not sleep. We will not be quiet. We will not be silenced. 3.5 weeks later, family, we still haven't got the number one question answered. What happened to Nolan? Officer Tatum doing trapped in the closet interviews. Y'all gonna apologize to these boys. Then present no evidence. No physical evidence. Tap dancing, bootlicking, wasting his fucking time, making him look like a goddamn idiot on the internet. But he should be used to that, family. He should be used to that. But shout out to Nathaniel coming back with the $2 super chat, man. I feel great. I'm amazing. I'm almost home from work. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me on this evening. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my backup channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we go live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. So family, Christina has been getting attacked on social media. I told you guys that the case is not even about what happened to Nolan anymore, family. Have you guys realized that? It's not about what happened to Nolan. Now it's about Benjamin Crump. It's about Al Sharpton. And it's about attacking Christina. Officer Tatum attacking Christina. Mainstream media attacking Christina. The white supremacists attacking Christina. Tristan, his so-called best friend, his brother, went on Officer Tatum podcast and call that woman low IQ. She's being manipulated. She's a liar. She's a grifter. He attacking her. And that's supposed to be his friend. And I got to ask Tristan this. Would Nolan approve of you attacking his mother? Would Nolan approve of you going on a podcast with millions of people attacking his mother while you trying to defend white supremacists? Because you are confused, young man. You confused. You think you a blue-eyed blonde white man, but you're not. You got a grudge against the black community. We ain't did nothing to you, bro. Because I guarantee you, if the roles was reversed and Tristan was in Nolan position, he will want me to come on this platform and advocate for him every day. He will want that. Because the white community don't give a damn about you. They don't. You just another N-word to them, Tristan. That's it. That's all. Salute to Nathaniel coming in with the $2 super. That Trapped in the Closet interview was a good one. I'm talking about Trapped in the Closet, bro. You remember R. Kelly had all those, about 30, Officer Tatum chopping up all these goddamn interviews, grifting off Nolan Wills. That's what he's doing. But he want to count everybody else's pockets. So I want to, put you guys' attention over here to Christina, right? A grieving mother, Christina Wosley, a nurse practitioner targeted by a wave of negative reviews after mysterious death of her son, Nolan Wills. Supporters call it unfair and cruel, ladies and gentlemen. These people have left nasty, disgusting, unfair, unwarranted reviews on this woman website, right? So let's go through a couple of them, right? Would not recommend. This is by BBD, by Tammy. Unfortunately, I'm looking for another medical provider. I don't feel Christina has my best interests at heart. I should be treated the same as her patients that share her skin color. This lady is not even a patient. These people don't even, they don't even go see Christina. This is how evil and demonic these people is. A review from Shani. I wouldn't trust her to care for anyone. I don't hate anyone that much to recommend her. Her oath is to do harm. And the reason why I'm presenting this to the family, just to show you guys how evil and demonic and what we are dealing with here when it comes to this case. And all Christina wants is justice for her son. She lost her child. She ain't called for a race war. She ain't making this about race. A lot of black people is upset about her. Upset at her because she's not making this about race. I have no problem with that. We'll do it. Because she got to play the game. I understand what she got to do to try to get justice for her son. So the white supremacists decided to go flood her website with negative reviews when all she's trying to get is justice for her dead son. Right? Let's keep going. Look, ladies and gentlemen, in 4K. Unfortunately, I'll be looking for another medical provider. You don't even go there. You don't even go there. But I heard a lot of black people been leaving a lot of good reviews to combat this, because it's no longer about Nolan. It's about Christina. It's to make her look like she's grifting off her son, death. It's try to degrade this woman, talk about her race, talk about her husband, talk about her family. The Sambos want to talk about, oh, her mother is Asian, her father is black. That's all they focus on right now, because they see how much pressure we are applying on this case, family. We will solve this case. The grassroots will solve this case. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. But I'm doing a public service announcement to the white supremacists out there. Y'all can come over here and do your trolling. I welcome it. I welcome it. I'm ready for it. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Shout out to the family. We in the building, ladies and gentlemen, on this evening. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys so much for your support. because your support is not going unnoticed, family. All this pressure that we are putting on Mississippi, they are feeling it. They are feeling it. They see a grieving mother, right? Because they really upset at us, family. They upset at us because we've been putting belt to ass. That's what they upset about. They're not mad at Christina. Christina ain't doing nothing to nobody. Christina just wants justice for her son. See, they mad at us. Black media. So they say, you know what? Because we mad at black media, we going to take it out on Christina, this innocent mother that's looking for answers about what happened to her son, because all of her white friends made it home except for her black child. Now, everybody act like they don't know nothing. I don't know. Last time I seen him, it was at this time. Last time I seen him, it was over there around the corner. Yeah, that's what we dealing with, family. But I want Christina to know that we got your back. Stay strong. The family got your back. You have support out here. The grassroots are here. So don't trip. Don't worry. Be loud and proud. Stand 10 toes down on your son, Nolan Wells, because we will get justice for Nolan Wells. See, they don't know what to do with this unity that we got going on right now. So they got to try to target you, target Benjamin Crump, target Al Sharpton, even black people, family. Black people out here targeting Al Sharpton. And I just want to state this for the record, right? I have my critiques of Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton, but that don't matter right now. My opinion about Al Sharpton has nothing to do with this case. That's why I've been keeping my opinion about them to myself. If they own this case to provide justice for Nolan Wells, I'm on board with it. So while all the black people out there focusing on Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton and this and all that, none of that's y'all trying to distract us. All these talking points that y'all trying to do, y'all, why would they use Benjamin Crump? Benjamin Crump has been delivering. He has. He's been doing exactly what he said he was going to do. We got celebrities participating in the case. We got reward money. We got the funeral paid for. We got the autopsy paid for. Why y'all complaining about Al Sharpton and Benjamin Crump right now? Why y'all just can't hold y'all comments and how y'all feel about them personally until we get this goddamn case solved? Talking about Al Sharpton and Benjamin Crump and your personal feelings is not going to bring Nolan Wells justice. Shut the fuck up. A bunch of ignorant motherfuckers. Al Sharpton, they don't need to be hiring Al Sharpton. What y'all doing? I'm seeing so many black people running their goddamn mouth instead of providing answers, solutions, providing anything positive that can help with this case. Y'all only concern is critiquing Al Sharpton and Benjamin Crump. That won't work. And family, do not be distracted right now because we got a lot of haters, even black people. Even a lot of these foundational black American channels, they want to focus on Al Sharpton and Benjamin Crump while we over here fighting for justice. We over here trying to find out what happened to Nolan, and y'all around here crying about Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton. And like I said, I got my critiques of them, but it don't fucking matter. I don't care about that right now. I want to know what happened to Nolan Wells. That's my only concern right now. And then Al Sharpton and Benjamin Crump is going to help with that. Hey, I'm on board with you. Let's get it done. Let's team up. We got one common goal right now. To find out what happened to Nolan Wells. Anything else is a distraction. Straight up. So, Al Sharpton did a response. Not Al Sharpton, but Benjamin Crump. The governor came out and said that Benjamin Crump has been doing a lot of race baiting, basically. The governor came out and said Benjamin Crump been doing a lot of race baiting, right? Let's get into it.
The United Cajun Navy had told to Nancy Grace, and it was reported in People magazine, activists and investigators said they were told the same thing, that Nolan was found face down, fully clothed. And so I said that is significant to us, because if that's true, then when did he put on his shirt? All the photographs we saw in the videos, he was shirtless with just swimming trunks on.
Exactly. And a lot of people who was in my chat talking about no, he wasn't fully clothed. The rescue team stated that Nolan Wells was face down, fully clothed. In every picture we seen on the 4th of July, he was in swimming trunks and no shirt, no socks. This is what the rescue team said. Let's keep going, family.
And so we were saying, who knows when he put on the shirt? Somebody knows something. People know something about why Nolan Wells is dead. I mean, there were 300, 400 people out there. Look at all the people on the video. You mean this 18-year-old superbly fit college football player drowns, as you want us to believe,
right,
and nobody sees anything? I mean, it flies in the face of common sense. And so Governor Tate Reeves then takes to the press to accuse me and Reverend Al Sharpton of causing racial tensions in Mississippi, because we continue to say we're not going anywhere until we find out what happened to Nolan Wells.
See, that's what it is. See, the governor and the mayor do not like this pressure that we are putting on the state of Mississippi. They don't like Benjamin Crump standing on business. They don't like Al Sharpton giving this case national attention. And the grassroots is staying focused. We're not being distracted. We don't give a damn about this race baiting, name calling, this race hustling, this racial divide. None of that is going to work, Governor. That is not going to work, Mayor. Benjamin Crump is staying focused. And I appreciate him for that right now. I appreciate Al Sharpton for stepping in and helping his family at a time of need.
And then he says, well, Attorney Crump was caught in another lie. And I'm like confused. And he says, because the United Cajun Navy said that Crump is misconstruing our words. We don't misconstrue our words, or whatever they tried to say about him being face down, fully clothed when they found him. And so, April, we came with receipts. And we said, Governor Tate with Nina Simone song playing, her iconic song about Mississippi playing in the background. Governor Reeves Tate, where is the lie? We have the interview of Nancy Grace and the president of the United Cajun Navy talking about they found Nolan face down, fully clothed. And so I think what they're trying to do is distract us.
Yep.
So
that's it right there. That's it right there, Benjamin Crump. They trying to distract us. I tell y'all this every day, family. They trying to distract us. They trying to find some way to weasel up out of this case. They cannot deal with the family putting pressure on their ass. They can't deal with Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton putting belt to ass to them right now. So they have to try to attack Benjamin Crump personally. He's trying to start a racial divide. We're not united with you motherfuckers. We're not united with y'all. So what's this racial divide y'all talking about? We are not united with y'all. Y'all don't stand for us. Y'all not trying to give us any type of information that can help us solve this case. Y'all sitting on the sideline telling us what the fuck y'all can't do and what y'all can't give us and what y'all can't say. So while y'all doing that, mayor and the governor and the district attorney, we gonna do our job by being vocal, being boots on the ground, keeping Nolan's name in the algorithm, keeping his name mainstream. That's what Benjamin Crump doing. So you can call him a liar. You can call us a liar. You can say that we race baiting, race hustling. That is not going to work. Nice try, Governor. Nice try, mayor, district attorney, the sheriff that's running around there with his eyes all bucking everywhere. Every time somebody asks him a fucking question, he never know nothing. It's an open investigation. It's an open investigation. You got to talk to the district attorney office. Y'all is not about to weasel y'all way up out of this. Are you crazy?
Response was very direct. That no. It can't be a lie if we're quoting his exact words and we have the evidence of him saying it.
Right. Shout out to the Tory Experience coming in with the $5 super chat. We ain't worried about the noise from the low IQ YT folks. You know what? Let me finish reading this super chat. Black Coons, we are focused on getting justice for Nolan and Carmelo. Absolutely the Tory Experience. I was finna say something. I had to catch myself. This YouTube. I was finna say something, but I had to catch myself. This YouTube. Shout out to you, Tory Experience, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you.
Cannot be a lie.
They know it's not a lie because I played that actual video on my live stream of the Cajun guy that went out there and rescued Nolan. He stated that he seen Nolan face down with his clothes on. See, they really mad, family, that we are getting closer and closer to the truth. So every time we present evidence to them, every time we present facts to them, it's a pushback. When the audio was released, oh, that's AI, that's fake. I ain't heard none. That ain't true what y'all heard. Y'all lying on them kids. So we had a black audio engineer come out to enhance it. Oh, she's lying. She's manipulated. It ain't true. That ain't true. Y'all just trying to blame it on these white boys. Every time we present evidence to these people, every time we state their contradiction and their hypocrisy, here they come trying to tell us that we don't know what the fuck we talking about. But let me play you guys what Officer Tatum is doing out here, right? Let's get straight to it. So the audio went out, right, family? The audio has been released of the 911 call. We played the enhanced version. We heard what the fuck we heard, right? Listen to your boy, Officer Tatum.
Hey, my DMs are open for apologies. I want to make sure y'all send the same DM to me, apologizing, accusing me of lying, accusing these boys of doing something wrong. I told y'all a long time ago that these boys didn't have nothing to do with it. And y'all got it from TMZ, didn't you? The audio came from TMZ, wasn't it? Now go back and look at TMZ and show that they've had two people that have been verified that they seen Nolan Wells after the call, after the boys had already left the island. And people that saw Nolan alive. So it's impossible that y'all then heard something on that audio indicating that Nolan, or some type of confession that they killed Nolan. I told y'all, but y'all want these white boys to be guilty so bad. Y'all want to concoct and hear stuff that ain't there. I listened to that whole video and I didn't hear none of that stuff y'all said.
You ain't heard nothing. You ain't heard nothing, Officer Tatum. You ain't heard shit.
And I waited, and the information is out. Go ahead and send your apology.
Apologize.
We already verified. Warren already said it. Y'all were wrong. Hey, my DMs are open for.
You know what, family? I gotta admit, family, Officer Tatum is right. After reviewing all the interviews from Warren, Tristan, you know, I'm starting to believe Officer Tatum now. Officer Tatum is telling the truth. We owe him an apology, family. Black people is out here race baiting. Black people, y'all out here lying like y'all heard something on an audio that y'all know that y'all didn't hear, because Warren told the truth. Tristan told the truth. Everybody told the truth. I don't know why y'all out here lying, black people. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, right? You should be ashamed of yourself. And you know what, Officer Tatum? I do want to say something to you. And I mean this. from the bottom of my heart when I say this.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Who the fuck do you think you talking to? Talking about apologize. You need to y'all better apologize to me. Y'all ain't hurt. So millions of people heard what we heard on that audio, but Officer Tatum in the YT community. So everybody else is lying except for Officer Tatum family. Everybody else is lying but him. Because Officer Tatum is so focused on defending these white boys instead of advocating for Nolan Wells. You want to go kiss the ass of these white boys and you want to use their testimony as the arbiter of truth. It don't work like that. A testimony don't close the case. Are you stupid? Officer Tatum, I know your brain is not functioning at a high level like me and the family over here. I understand that. I understand you're not human. I understand that bootlicking and being a Sambo has got to your brain. So every opportunity that you come with, you got to try to denounce every evidence that come out on this case, family. Every single piece of evidence that's blatantly obvious and true. Here come Officer Tatum. It's a lie. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all need to apologize. Apologize? Apologize to who, Officer Tatum? This man is really going out on a limb trying to convince us that these boys are innocent. They're not, Officer Tatum. And they got you out here looking stupid. And you did those boys a disservice. But I'm happy that you did that interview. You really exposed them. You really helping us with our case, right? So I really want to thank you for those interviews because it made you look dumb as hell. Made Warren look guilty. Made Tristan look like a fucking drunk liar. To the public, letting it be known that they are enemies of Nolan Wells. They're not his friends. They are enemies. Shout out to the Tory Experience coming in with a $10 super chat. I don't trust eyewitnesses who state I don't see color or all black people look alike. Something wrong with their eyes. Provide video, Officer Tatum, or shut the fuck up. Tory, he can't provide evidence. This is not about providing evidence. This is about getting a gotcha to black people. He's so worried about getting a gotcha that he don't even give a damn about getting justice for Nolan Wells, because that trip down there to Mississippi wasn't for Nolan Wells. It was to defend those white boys, kiss the ass of those white boys, prop them up and make sure that they look innocent. Keep telling us that we need to apologize. For what? You haven't shown us anything. You haven't provided anything. We still waiting on the evidence. Still waiting on the evidence, right? And this is what he's talking about, family. This is what he's talking about. Let's get into it. This is the picture that Officer Tatum posted on his social media account. Thank you so much to Tory Experience for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. This is the picture that he posted, right? Let me read it. Breaking images shared on Trenton boat being towed by another boat. Do this look like they being towed by another boat from the side, family? And he also provided a video clip that was about 2 seconds. So you mean to tell me when Watt called a 911 dispatch call, he sounded like they was finna sink, they was finna drown, but they had enough time to sit back and snap up for the camera. They had to make they had to pose for the camera for a second, because Warren in the 911 dispatch call said, "Hey, we are drowning, we are sinking. Can you please send help?" But he denied the Coast Guard to come save them. All these people in this video, and this looked like it's about 8 people. These people got time to record videos, take pictures. Why they getting towed? And who get towed from the side, family? And they saying this girl right here that's bending over is Katie, allegedly. How is this Katie on the boat? But y'all said Katie was left behind with Nolan. This is Katie on the boat. But y'all said that Katie was left behind with Nolan. Y'all said Nolan wanted to stay back with the girl, Katie. So why is Katie on the boat? Why is Katie on the boat? How are you getting told from the side? These people really think we stupid, family. These people really, Officer Tatum really believe he's solving this case. Family, you can't make this up. You can't make this up, family. You can't make this up. This is comical. But don't worry. Don't worry, Officer Tatum. We gonna slow cook you on this evening. We gonna make you look like the biggest fool. Cause I want you to pay attention to this, family. This is on the other side of the boat, right? This is 1, 2, 3. Let's keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 people. But the guy said it was like 7. These are the girls that we heard in the background saying, Nolan, is he dead? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is he dead? But Officer Tatum thinking that he can come out here and gaslight us. Look at this picture right here, family. These people are literally posing for the camera. How do y'all have time to pose for a picture while y'all supposed to be in distress? Like y'all supposed to be panicking. Everybody was screaming, yelling, oh my God, shut the F up. But y'all got time to take a picture? Y'all got time for a picture? And another thing, family. I think I am going to go out on a limb and say that, and this is just my opinion. I don't believe Nolan was ever on the island. I don't even think he was ever on the island because they got pictures and videos of them getting told all of a sudden. Ever since the audio dropped, these 2 alleged witnesses talking about they seen Nolan on the island. These pictures dropping. Like, come on now. Nobody got a video and picture of Nolan on the island. Not one fucking picture. Not one video. Not one picture or video of Nolan on the island on the 4th of July when hundreds of people on the goddamn island. Not a Snapchat, not an Instagram, not nothing. But these motherfuckers got pictures. They made sure that they flicked up, but nobody decided to take a picture of Nolan. Nobody got a picture of Nolan, but they made sure they took a picture. They made sure they took a video. How the fuck do y'all know that y'all needed this evidence for this? I find it very suspicious that all of a sudden when that audio was released, these videos, these pictures dropped. Ever since that audio release, 2 imaginary witnesses came forward and said that they seen Nolan. 3.5 weeks later, by the way. Hundreds of people on this island. Nobody said they seen Nolan. Now, all of a sudden, TMZ want to report that 2 witnesses reported to the sheriff's department that they seen Nolan. No proof, no evidence. No proof, no evidence. They could be fucking lying. Because TMZ is working hand to hand with the sheriff to try to tarnish this case. TMZ is working with the state of Mississippi, by the way. You can just tell how they behaving over there on their platform, family. You can tell the way they are behaving that they are trying to tarnish this case. Because every time we get our hands on some goddamn evidence, family, every time we get our hands on some evidence, it's always, we don't know what we talking about. Y'all dumb, y'all stupid, y'all race baiting. Y'all trying to put this off on those white boys when they ain't did nothing wrong. Officer Tatum is certain that them white boys are innocents. That's all he care about. Is clearing them and make them look innocent to the public view. It's too late for that, Officer Tatum. They suspects in my eyes. They had a hand in this. So you mean to tell me 3.5 weeks since Nolan been unalived, we haven't seen these pictures of them? We haven't seen these videos? Officer Tatum, I'm pretty sure if you had these pictures and videos, you would have provided this to the public. I'm pretty sure if those 2 witnesses that y'all are alleging that seen Nolan, y'all would have been came forward and told us y'all seen him on the island. These people really think we dumb, family. They really think we stupid. It's not going to work. Shout out to Queen C coming in with the $2 super chat. Say it for the in the back. Thank you so much, Queen C. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Salute to the family. Salute to the team. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We are 900 strong. Thank you guys for joining me on this evening. I am honored to host you guys on this evening. Salute to the family. Salute to the team. We are strong in here on this evening. Your presence is needed on this evening, family. Your energy, your voice is needed. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to Hot Honey coming in with the $10 super chat. Just showing you and the family some love today. Thank you so much, Hot Honey. We appreciate you. Me and the family appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Every time we come with some evidence, every time we debunk their lies, here they come trying to deflect. Here they come trying to deflect. But it's not going to work. But shout out to the team. Shout out to the family. Let's get the likes up, family. So before we get to Officer Tatum, because I knew Officer Tatum was going to come out and act like he ain't heard nothing in that audio. I knew it. But we're going to get to him in just a minute. But I want to direct your attention to Judge Mathis, right? Because Judge Mathis is about to hear the audio for the first time. And he's going to give his opinion on what he heard and what he feel about the background noise in this 911 dispatch call, family. Salute to the team. Salute to the family. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Hit that notification button so you can be notified whenever we go live. Salute to my channel members. I appreciate you guys. Let's get it.
It's a enhanced audio that's going viral right now by Nolan's friend that I want you to check out. Check your phone right quick. I want to get your take on it.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
That I did not know that existed, and if this is authentic,
It is.
Radio transmission between the dispatcher and the caller, then certainly this turns it on its head. They're observing him injured, asking if he's dead. Whoever on that call, with the technology we have now and with interviews amongst the folks who were there.
So, but we lying. Judge Mathis was listening to this for the first time in 4K in front of our eyes. But Officer Tatum saying that he ain't hear shit. But this older gentleman heard them saying something about Nolan body in the background. But we don't know what we talking about.
Or the phone that the emergency call came from. The dispatcher has that number. Someone can get it. Then you'll go to the person who made the call and say, what did you see? This is real easy.
They gonna lie.
If that is the case. So we'll see what they do with this evidence. The fact that there's some audio from the dispatcher where the person calling ask, or in the background, one or the other, ask, oh my God, is he dead?
Is he dead? Is he dead? Y'all heard that right, family? I know y'all heard that. I heard that. Clear as day. Judge Mathis heard that. And he's an elder. But Officer Tatum said, I ain't heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing that y'all seen, that y'all said that was in that audio. I ain't heard nothing. Y'all got to stop blaming them white boys. They ain't did nothing. Y'all are lying. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to post a picture of them being told and they posing for the scene. I'm going to post a 3-second video clip of somebody just randomly taking a video of them being told. Who takes a picture in a video while you being told? While you being rescued? You got time to take a picture? Y'all want to make sure that y'all document that moment? That was important to you. Okay, that makes sense.
So that's a whole new level of evidence that I'm interested in seeing where they go with that.
Shout out to Warren coming in with the $5 super chat. Whoever on the phone sounds slow as fuck and they got a heavy ass tongue. They drunk. That's what it is, Warren. They drunk as hell. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you.
Perhaps that's what the prosecutor may have all of this information and say, we're not sharing it because we don't want to bias. We don't want to create bias, et cetera, in the case because in the media, da, 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 da. And she may have that. She may have that and take it right to the grand jury. That's what I'm hoping. If they don't disclose it to the widespread media this week.
Yeah, I don't know how you can justify that audio.
Can't. Not with someone in the background saying, is he dead?
Is he dead? Is he dead? Judge Mathis heard that clearly. We heard that clearly. But you got TMZ out here acting like they can't hear it. You got the mainstream media acting like they didn't hear it. Officer Tatum acting like he don't hear it. But of course he gonna say that. He's gonna deny any type of evidence that we present to the public. Every time we expose the lies in this case, we expose the truth in this case, the Sambo class are going to deny. That's Officer Tatum only goal. Deny, and soften up the racism for these low IQ Neanderthals, family. Let's smash the like button, family. Let's get the likes up for the haters one time. Let's go.
Even if you were calling to say there was a fight, it sounds like you're looking at something that has already happened and you witnessed what happened.
Yep.
And you're saying, did he die from what I just saw?
Yep.
That's what you're saying. Oh, is he dead? Or what? Somebody walked you from around the park and said, hey, or around the other boat dock and say, hey, come look at this. No, you were there. So if that video...
But Judge Mathis, we lying, Judge Mathis. Judge Mathis, you didn't hear that. Why you lying, sir? You did not hear somebody in the background of that 911 dispatch call say, is he dead? Nolan. You didn't hear that, Judge Mathis. You're lying. You gaslighting the community. You gaslighting the public. I told y'all. We're not playing no fucking games.
Oh, and audio is correct. It's a whole nother level of evidence that indicates culpability.
And just for clarity, what do you personally believe happened to Nolan Wills?
Well, what we're told is that he got on a boat with several white buddies in Mississippi, went to Fun Island, for lack of a better term, where everybody goes to this island to have fun on their boats. Overwhelmingly 90 to 100% white. 99.9, perhaps, if you include Nolan. And his buddies say they left him there. He ends up dead. His buddies say we left him there and we told him to come, let's go. He refused to go.
Salute to Warren for the $5 cash out. Tatum breath smells like blank. He's a meat scratcher. Facts. Shout out to Warren for the $5 cash app. I appreciate you, bro.
However, we had his phone, and you claim that everybody puts their phone away when they're on the island, and I don't believe that for 1 minute.
Nobody believed that, Judge. They trying to play in our face, Judge, and it's not working. So they trying to come up with a new strategy to attack us. Because every time we debunk them, every time we expose their lies and bring forth evidence, they deny. The mayor trying to act confused. The district attorney trying to act confused. The governor trying to act like he don't know what the fuck going on. They know goddamn well that it's very common for people to have their phones on the island. But Warren wanted to make a bold statement and speak for everybody on the goddamn island, talking about it's not common that people have their phone out on the island because the water is knee deep. He's speaking for every last single person that was there on that island that had video footage. We seen video footage. We seen people on the island with their phone. We seen people in the water with their phones. We seen people on the boat with their phones. These are 18, 19, 20 college students. They live on their phone. I live on my phone. I take my phone everywhere I go. So you're not about to act like, oh, Nolan decided to just leave his phone on the boat. And not only that, we're going to leave his ass on the island with this imaginary girl that's actually on the boat with us. Because Katie with us. But y'all saying that Katie stayed on the island with Nolan. But Katie was just seen in the photo, allegedly. She was in the photo. Shout out to P. Dent coming in with the $2 super chat. Solved. They said Brad did it. He is going to NFL. We'll see about that. Shout out to you, bro, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it.
Teenagers leave their phones for hours just because they're on the island.
Right.
What's the relationship there? You don't want to drop it in the sand, or you don't the water. You can drop it in the water then. Nonetheless, that, and then of course, them not returning the phone to his mother, time they arrived back, them not reporting him missing to his parents or their own parents. Then we have the young lady, Katie, who he allegedly stayed back to be with.
Cap.
Her sister says that they weren't spending a lot of time with Nolan and that they also left without Nolan.
Everybody left without Nolan. See, they want to push it off on Katie, but Katie's sister have already came out and said, we really wasn't hanging there. Katie's sister, by the way, family, spoke publicly and said they wasn't really hanging. So Warren and Tristan them is trying to use that just because they seen him talk to Katie, allegedly, they are going to come up with a conclusion that he wanted to stay back with her. But Katie on the boat with y'all. Everybody made it home but Nolan. The rescue team stated that the Rangers came at the end of the night and made sure that everybody was off that island. I played you guys that yesterday. The Rangers come to the island every night and make sure everybody's gone before nightfall. Everybody. He didn't see nobody. He didn't see Nolan camping out. He didn't see Nolan sitting down, eating food. The island was empty. Y'all got to come up with a new lie. Shout out to Terry coming in with the $2 super chat. Didn't say nothing, just showing your boy some love. Thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate that. Shout out to P. Dent coming in with the $2 super chat. Brad was dating Katie, but he left for college. So they was fighting over Katie. It probably was some jealousy over Katie because those white girls they was loving all along Nolan. Nolan was the superstar. He was the ladies' man. And you know how insecure these white boys is when it comes to these brothers putting their soul pole on their women. And that's why Tristan got the fight. Because Tristan got into an argument with his girl and another white dude intervened and said, hey, you need to stop talking to your girl like that. And they got into a fight. So that white dude showed you your position in that community. Since you want to talk about we a tight-knit community, he got in your business and told you how to talk to your woman. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Tristan got to a fight with a random guy that intervened with him and his girlfriend arguing and told him to watch how he talked to his woman. Watch how you talk to their woman. And he put belt to ass, but he want to act like race ain't got nothing to do with it. But them white boys out there was kicking your motherfucking ass. Shout out to Tyson coming in with the $2 super chat. Katie, don't take the fall for them, girl. Katie, don't take the fall for them, girl. Exactly. Katie, you better come forward because everybody is throwing this on you, Katie. Everybody is throwing this on you. How long you gonna sit around and watch them throw you under the table? They trying to pin this death on you, Katie. Your sister already came out and spoke publicly and said that, hey, Nolan wasn't around us like that. Why they keep saying that? We done said a few words, hugged, talked, or whatever like that. And we was going on about our business. And Katie allegedly told the sheriff that she seen Nolan at the boat with them leaving. But let's push this girl off on Katie. Tristan, that left early, talking about I seen him with Katie. Everybody running with this story. Everybody running with this narrative. It's falling short. It's falling flat. Hey, Katie, do what's right. I'm telling you, do what's right. Because Warren and everybody else trying to save their ass. See, Judge Cole is going to make sure Warren is good. She's going to make sure she cover up for Warren. Who's covering up for you, Katie? You better make sure that you have your back. Because Warren, he got a judge behind him. These other boys got lawyers and doctors behind them. Who you got behind you? You better stop playing.
Meaning they had seen Nolan go somewhere when they were leaving. Did y'all just shake, hug, and walk away? And then someone saw him and said, hey, let's get with him because he kissing and hugging on that white woman and we don't play that and don't want to play that? Mm-hmm. Or is it, as I think it is, that they had something to do with his drowning?
I think so too. Judge. Shout out to Samba coming in with the $5 cash app. Expose them chumps. I will. Thank you so much for the $5 cash app.
And they've come up. And is it, as I think it is, that they had something to do with his drowning? Mm-hmm. And they've come up with a variety of alibis that don't make sense. And so I believe they had something to do with his drowning, or certainly some knowledge of it. They have knowledge of it at the very least.
They definitely have knowledge of it. Absolutely, Judge Mathis. Absolutely. Thank you for speaking truth to power. Because, family, this case is falling flat. Like, I'm telling you, we are wheeling them in. They thought that Officer Tatum interview was going to save them, which we are about to play right now. They thought that sitting down with Officer Tatum and say a bunch of nothing, don't provide no evidence, no physical evidence. They really thought doing an interview with Officer Tatum is going to save them. Yeah, Judge Cole, you reached out to Officer Tatum, an anti-black racist, and put your stepson on his platform and said, yeah, this is going to be in his best interest. And think that we are going to watch the interview and say, you know what? Warren is innocent. He loved Nolan. Even though through the entire 2 hours, he was defending himself instead of focusing on what happened to Nolan. Didn't show no emotions, no sympathy, no empathy, no rest in peace, no nothing. Tristan as well. Tristan got on that platform just to take shots at black people. Tristan, you a loser. Fuck you. I don't care about none of the backlash that you're receiving right now. You think you finna come out here and talk shit to us? And you want to talk about, oh, I thought y'all were my people. Y'all should be on my side. Absolutely not. We on Nolan's side. The side you supposed to be on. But you chose your side. We got a tight knit community. We ain't know this is Mississippi. Y'all don't know what y'all don't. And my white family really the ones that was there for me. Cool, got you, brother. Cool. Shout out to P coming in with the $2 super chat. You're late. Story is Bart did it. Pull up. Telsey Tales. It's gonna come out sooner or later. Appreciate that, P. Let's get into this clown, Officer Tatum. This boy shucking and jiving hard, family. He milking the shit out this case. So he said new audio changes everything in the Nolan Wells case, right? Shout out to the family. Shout out to the team. Thank you guys for joining me on this evening. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is the livest show on YouTube. Shout out to you guys. Let's get it.
Detail assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you? All right, of
That's KD Styles. That's what I think. I don't think Nolan was with Katie at all. And I told you guys, I'm going out on a limb and say I don't believe Nolan was on that island. Where the proof at? We just running with the narrative that he was on the island, but we haven't seen a video of Nolan on the island. We don't see pictures of Nolan on the island, but we see pictures of them getting towed. We see videos of them getting towed, but we don't see no pictures, no proof that Nolan was even at the island. That's what I'm saying. Because nobody seen Nolan. Hundreds of people.
How far is the word coming up, sir?
No, we do not need that.
All right.
No, we do not need that.
Why is the smartest and most brilliant amongst us putting out garbage like this?
Everybody putting out garbage but him. No, Officer Tatum, everything your fat ass putting out is garbage and lies and stupidity. Yeah, Officer Tatum, we on your ass, boy.
I listened to it. Y'all listen to it. Ain't nobody talking about did you kill him? And
He said nobody said did you kill him, family. Judge Mathis just sat there and listened to the audio in front of us and said he heard. He heard somebody say, is you dead? Is he dead? But Officer Tatum said, I didn't hear nobody say nothing. I didn't hear nothing. Boy, them butter biscuits must be buttery.
all this other stuff. Before we get back to the show, I want to tell you guys about Shinergy. If you're tired of energy drinks that spike you up, that they said couldn't have happened, and it doesn't make sense that it had happened, because obviously Nolan was not on the boat during this situation.
You don't know that. You don't know that. You haven't presented no facts, no evidence. You don't know that.
And if he was on a boat during this situation and there was an altercation that happened, everybody and their mama would have seen it, because they're right there at Horn Island with 100 boats and thousands of people right there.
That's what we've been saying this whole time, fat boy. That's what we've been saying. How is it possible? That actually goes into our favor, Officer Tatum. If he was really on the island, like you trying to convince us, somebody would have saw him, right?
But because people have a vested interest and confirmation bias,
like you,
that no matter if Jesus Christ of Nazareth came out of the sky and said these boys had nothing to do with Nolan's death, people will reject Christ Jesus and stop believing in him.
No, we rejecting your fat ass because we know your agenda. You biased. You not here looking for justice for Nolan. You looking to defend those white boys. Like, Officer Tatum, why are you making a fool of yourself? You come on. I understand, Officer Tatum. I get it. I get what you're doing. You've been doing it for a while. You got rich off of it. But you cannot look at these videos and look at yourself and be like, damn, I'm making a goddamn fool of myself. Every time some evidence come out, I got to come on my platform and look stupid in front of white folks so they can hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Like, damn. You can't be this desperate for money, bro. You can't be. You rich now, dude. Shout out to Hot Honey. coming in with the $20 super chat. Isn't it interesting how the DA said no information was given to protect the investigation and grand jury, but TMZ reports from people close to the investigation that there is proof he was on the island after they left. That's exactly what I said earlier, Hi Honey. I said that TMZ and the state of Mississippi is working together to try to jeopardize this case. TMZ is trying to jeopardize this case and cover up for shit because they out here lying and pushing false propaganda as well. So how the fuck TMZ get information, but y'all don't want to leak information to the public? The DA did a whole video talking about something. We trying to make sure that we don't link any information or expose nothing so that we can have a investigation to present to the grand jury. I get all that. But how TMZ coming out talking about how they know about 2 witnesses that said they seen Nolan with no proof or no evidence? They could be fucking lying. These people, every time they hear somebody say something about this case or somebody said they seen Nolan, they running with it, family, like it's the truth. No picture, no video. No picture, no video at all. No body, no throat. But thank you so much, Hi Honey, for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you.
Because they're invested in believing these kids must have done something. Now, I'm not saying if they did or
You said why I call him Fat Terry? Because them he got double D's. If you seen it in an interview with Warren, his titties was popping out his long sleeve shirt.
I'm saying the evidence is showing that they were nowhere near Nolan when his life was taken. Whether it's a drowning or whether somebody killed him, these kids were not there.
It's so crazy how he's changing his whole sentiment now. Nolan, these kids was nowhere around when Nolan got whatever happened to him. But let's just say if he did, like he's switching, like he's trying to backpedal now. Like he's trying to soften up what he's saying. Because he understand that this bootlicking ain't working. These lies is not working. Nobody believe you, Tatum. Nobody believe you. You frustrated and upset because your lies is not working. That interview backfired. Nobody saw that interview and believed anything that Warren big nose ass had to say. Nobody believed it. You did that to appease your low IQ audience. You didn't do that to try to act like you solved this case. And that's why you upset right now. Salute to AQ coming in with the $5 super chat. Listen to how nasty Warren talking to the dispatcher. When them Neanderthals get wasted, they get disrespectful. Oh, eagle-faced coward, deserve belt to ass. Degenerates, AQ. Fucking degenerates. Shout out to you, AQ, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Queen C coming in with the $2 super chat. TMZ and Uncle Ruckus are working together. Source. And you know what, Queen C? Their source is, trust me, bro. They got no proof, Queen C. No proof at all. No evidence. They not saying, hey, here's these witnesses that said they seen Nolan. Here's the video of Nolan staying left on the island by himself while hundreds of people go home. Nolan stayed on the island and watched hundreds of people float away in their boat. And I want you guys to really think about this. They said they got 2. Thank you so much, Queen C, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. These people is trying to convince us, family, that Nolan wanted to stay behind. Cool. Gotcha. He was staying with Katie. Let's run with that. Katie went home. Katie's sister went home. Nolan stayed back with Katie. So Nolan is just sitting on the fucking island, just looking around, like, just looking at boats float away and decide, like, yeah, I'm just going to stay here and chill and shit. I'm just going to stay here and just, not going to hitch a ride back home. And these people think that Nolan tried to swim back to land 10 miles, by the way. They think Nolan got inside of the lake and tried to swim home 10 miles. Nolan watched every boat leave that island and said, you know what? No, I ain't got to go home. I swim home. Because they believe Nolan drowned. That's their narrative. They running with that. Nolan drowned. That's it. That's all. Nolan decided to stay on the island, watch hundreds of people leave him, and just sit there and just look at the island all by himself. Ain't nothing on the island, family. Nothing is there. It's just land. The Rangers came around 8 o'clock to make sure that everybody was gone. Everybody had to leave that island that night. They inspected the island. Nobody was seen. So how did Nolan get back to the same spot that y'all was getting told at? Yeah, I know this hard, Officer Tatum. I know it, bro. And when this shit come out, Officer Tatum, and hold on, wait a minute. And I want you guys to understand who we dealing with here. This the same man that justified the death of Sonya Massey. This is the same guy that defended that white devil shooting Sonya Massey dead in her kitchen. He justified that. And then he doubled down on it. After the officer received 20 years, his own partner that was there in Sonya's house testified and said, I wasn't afraid of Sonya. I wasn't in fear for my life. I was in fear of my partner. They gave his ass 20 years. You think Officer Tatum redacted his statement or he doubled down, family? That's who we dealing with. This is the type of individual that we dealing with. Let's go, family.
How about we focused on other leads so we can figure out what happened?
You don't care about what happened.
Somebody may have been involved in it, and we're looking in the wrong direction.
No, we looking in the right direction. You want us. You trying to distract us, Officer Tatum. You trying to distract us. You don't want us to look over here where Nolan was last seen, the group of people that he was with. You want us to look over here to some imaginary place, to some imaginary people. Like, where, Officer Tatum? Where you want us to look at? All the action is over there. Officer Tatum wants us to have our head in the corner. No, Officer Tatum. Our attention is in the right place. Those white boys that you are defending. You hell bent on defending them. Our attention is on them. It don't matter how much you kick, scream. It don't matter how much you jump up and down. It's not going to work. Our attention is on them, solely on them. By the way, shout out to Warren coming in with the $5 super chat. Tristan had absolutely nothing to do with nothing. He just dry involved himself. He done several interviews begging for white assistance. Still, nigga. And that's what I'm saying, Warren. When he was sitting down with Officer Tatum talking about all this backlash, I said, Tristan, you involved yourself in this. Nobody knew you, sir. Nobody knew you. You decided to insert yourself inside this case and say, hey, that was me fighting. You want to be accepted by these white devils who don't give a damn about you. You want to be accepted by these people. And from the looks of it and how you speaking, obviously you having trouble being accepted by them. Because if you was being accepted by them easily, you wouldn't be so offended. But thank you so much, Warren, with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you.
More than likely, nobody was involved in it, but we shall see. Right,
yeah, we shall see.
Debunking the audio.
Debunking the audio.
People doing enhancements. We got a whole segment here. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to go methodically through each individual step.
Let's get it.
TMZ's thing. We're going to play the enhanced audio. We're going to play the woman who enhanced the audio.
Yeah, I'm going to play it too.
And then we're going to listen to the full audio. Us. So y'all can hear exactly what is being said in its entirety, full context. And I promise you, it's going to shock you that some of the things that's said on there, you got to wonder, the people that's highlighting certain moments, why didn't they put the rest of it in there? Why did they copy and paste these segments? You will find out here shortly. Here's the TMZ, a new update from TMZ. The young lady is reporting on it. Roll it.
Here with another development in the Nolan Wells case, TMZ has learned evidence apparently shows Nolan Wells was still on Horn Island after his friend's boat left. Sources with direct knowledge.
We already knew this. Warren and Tristan, I already said this, but y'all were, not y'all that's listening, y'all smart. I'm talking about your cousin them. They were defiant and saying these boys are lying and all this other stuff. And then now TMZ is reporting on it. Maybe you'll listen.
Show the proof. Show the proof. Show the fucking proof then. So TMZ is the arbiter of truth? Just because when you start believing TMZ, Officer Tatum? When did TMZ become the source? TMZ ain't coming with no facts. TMZ just running their fucking mouth. TMZ trying to run an interference like you trying to do. You trying to run an interference. TMZ is trying to run an interference. Hey, TMZ, that won't work. What y'all doing over there won't work. Nobody is looking for the truth from TMZ. TMZ haven't provided no evidence, no physical evidence. Officer Tatum, you haven't provided no evidence. Warren haven't provided no evidence that Nolan was left behind. Those imaginary witnesses that we don't even know if y'all made this shit up. Why all of a sudden, when the audio get released, two witnesses want to come forward and say, hey, I seen Nolan on the island when Warren left. Why would they say they seen Nolan on the island when Warren? How did they know that? How did they know to come forward and say Nolan got left behind? You see how stupid y'all sound? See, y'all getting caught up in y'all lies and it's making y'all look bad. TMZ is not a source, Officer Tatum. Are you stupid? This dude really believes TMZ is his source of the truth. TMZ said it.
Roll it.
Tell TMZ authorities have evidence suggesting Nolan was on the Mississippi barrier island after the boat departed on the 4th of July, which would mark a major development in the investigation. We're told at least two witnesses interviewed by law enforcement claimed they saw Nolan on the island after the boat headed back to the mainland.
Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you that, ma'am? Who told TMZ that? Where's your source? Tell us how y'all got this information. Because the district attorney said that she's not providing no information. The governor, the sheriff said they not providing no information. So how in the hell do y'all know that two witnesses told the sheriff department that they seen Nolan left behind on the island? And if they seen Nolan left on the fucking island, why the fuck they didn't offer him a ride home? So they saying that they seen Nolan being left behind. How did they know he was being left behind? How did they know that his ride was still there? Who is these people? How did these witnesses know that Nolan was left behind? What if Nolan ride was still there? How did they know that? And why the fuck they didn't offer a ride home when they seen Nolan get left behind? How do y'all know Nolan? Do you know Nolan? Are you friends with Nolan? So if you know Nolan, you would have walked up to him. Hey, we finna head back to line. You want to catch a ride with us? So y'all just saw Nolan and decided to leave his ass on the island after the Rangers came and inspected. Y'all think we stupid. Y'all some fucking idiots. Y'all some fucking idiots. TMZ dumb as hell for releasing this dumbass information with no source. Believe me, bro. That's TMZ source. Believe me, bro.
TMZ also enhanced the audio from Nolan's friend's frantic call for help when their boat was sinking, and some people believe they can hear someone saying, "Is he dead?" But sources tell TMZ people on the boat who have heard the questionable audio believe the words being heard are simply panic during the chaotic moment the boat was sinking. Meanwhile, Nolan's...
Man, look at that mind bucking his goddamn lips like that. What the hell is wrong with Officer Tatum? Bro, what the hell is wrong? Family, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Bro, I gotta use that picture. I gotta make sure I screenshot this picture for a thumbnail. That boy, but that's how you know he's lying. He's performative. This nigga bucking them goddamn eyes. God damn. Bro, what the fuck is this? Bro, what the fuck?
alleged best friend, Warren Hudson, says he last saw Nolan around 3 p.m. that day, but claims he spoke with someone who said they last saw Nolan on the island around 6 p.m. Hudson also insists his group was...
Who is the person that said they seen Nolan around 6 p.m. and then offer him a ride home?
not the last to see Nolan, saying there were still dozens of boats around Horn Island when they left. Nolan was reported missing later that night and was found dead in the water days later. His parents are now conducting their own investigation as questions continue to surround the timeline of what really happened that 4th of July. We'll keep you guys updated as we learn more.
Okay, perfect. Here's TMZ's page. I might have to read through this real quick. It says evidence appeared to show, and this is exactly what she said. Nolan Wells was still on Horn Island. Friends had confirmed it. We already confirmed it.
No, you did not confirm it. You did not confirm it. You don't confirm it by saying, believe me, bro. That is not confirmation. What type of shit is this? How can you come to court and tell the judge, I got evidence, I promise you, that is going to get me off this unaliving case. Okay, what you got? Believe me, bro. Huh? Lock this nigga up. Take this nigga back there right now. These people said they confirmed that he was on the island because of a testimony. TMZ, Officer Tatum said they confirmed it because Warren said so. No proof, no evidence, but believe me, bro. Just believe me. I promise y'all Nolan was on that island.
Interviewed Warren, and we already interviewed Tristan. They already showed me evidence of this. They already showed me.
Tristan left. He was the first one to leave because he was drunk out his mind and he got his ass kicked and he was fighting. So he wouldn't know. He wouldn't know. Tristan is trying to cover this up too, allegedly, because he want to be accepted by the white friend group. Tristan is a dangerous individual to be friend with because he would see an injustice happen at the hands of these white devils and not say nothing, help cover it up so he can continue to be accepted by these people. Tristan left early. He don't know if Nolan was left behind. He stated that on your podcast, Big Titties.
Video. They showed me all kinds of stuff that they have already given over to the police department. And so I told you guys, and I'm not saying I told you so or nothing like that.
Yes, you will.
I'm just saying this should give credence to what I'm doing.
What you doing?
Because we already shared this with you guys.
And you lied. You didn't share nothing with us. What did you share? Family, we went over Trapped in the Closet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We went over every single interview. And you guys haven't showed us shit. Not a goddamn thing.
And TMZ just confirmed it.
TMZ confirmed it, family. TMZ confirmed it. Trust me, bro. Believe me, bro. TMZ basically said, hey, trust me, bro. Believe me. I'm the source. Officer Tatum, I guarantee you, if TMZ go against his narrative, he will not be using TMZ as a source. Who uses TMZ as a source? TMZ is a gossip site. They talk about gossip. You don't look for TMZ for the truth. Are you stupid? Shout out to Heavenly coming in with the $5 super chat. Don't worry, fam. Only 2 out of 60 people interviewed. I can't wait till this come out to hear this interview of these so-called 60 people. I can't wait. But shout out to you, Heavenly, with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you.
Can you please stop projecting things into this case that do not exist because you're not doing Nolan any favors?
No.
You're just distracting and creating chaos. That should have never happened.
You creating chaos, coming out with these goddamn interviews that don't make no sense, defending these white boys, trying to present them as their innocence with no goddamn evidence. You going out on a limb trying to defend them with no evidence because they told you they ain't do it. They showed you pictures of videos of what? Nothing. If you had evidence, Officer Tatum, don't you think you'd be ready to get a gotcha on black people? You would have showed us pictures, video. You showed us a video of them leaving the dock. You didn't show us them returning. You didn't show us that.
All right, let's get to the next clip. Now, here's the enhanced audio because I want to go through, and we're going to go in through this whole thing, and we're going to debunk, provide more context, information.
So he already coming into this in a disposition of this is false. I am not going to believe what is being said. My mind is already made up because he said I am going to debunk because it don't matter what he heard. This is who we dealing with. We're dealing with a sick-minded individual. Officer Tatum is not human. He's soulless, family. He's soulless. He defended the officer that unalived Sonia Massey, and he doubled down on it after he got sentenced to 20 years.
That most people are not trying to do at all. Now, I listened to this myself, and we got the young lady who claimed to enhance the video. We're going to play her testimony on here. But this is bullcrap. It's bullcrap for two reasons.
It's bullcrap.
One is that when I listened to the audio, I didn't hear none of this stuff that you see on this thing. I didn't hear nothing of the nature.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You didn't hear nothing? I be have to woo-saw sometimes when I listen to Officer Tatum. I'm not gonna lie.
Have context, you realize none of this could have been said because Nolan was still alive on the island, witnessed by more than one person.
What? You don't know that, Officer Tater Tot. You have no evidence. You going off, believe me, bro. You going off TMZ. You going off alleged witnesses that you haven't talked to. Nobody presented you evidence that Nolan was left behind on the island. Y'all running with that narrative, and y'all mad that we are rejecting that narrative. Who are you trying to convince here, sir? You're not trying to convince us. You frustrating yourself.
After Warren them had already left. So how is they talking about Nolan dead on a boat when somebody saw him alive after they already left, after they made this phone call?
Who saw them alive? Name them. Name them right now. I bet you won't name them. Name them right now.
Y'all got to stop playing and just be honest for a change.
Black people, y'all got to stop defending one another. Y'all got to stop exposing my lies. Y'all got to stop because y'all making me look bad in front of these good white folks. I'm trying to keep my butter biscuits. I got to come on here and defend shit that I know that's the truth and make me look stupid. God damn, black people, y'all pissing me off for putting belt to ass to me. Fuck. I thought I had y'all with that interview, but y'all didn't fall for it.
The clip. Here, time out. I started over. I want.
This is not the enhanced video, by the way. This is not the enhanced video, but don't worry, Officer Tatum. I play it. I'm gonna play it after you.
I want to give you guys a chance to turn your audio up, get into a place where you can hear, freeze this, pause it, or whatever you got to do. Turn your audio up. And be honest about what you hear. And do you hear things like, can we cover it up?
Smash that like button, family. Thank you so much for joining me on this evening. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the team. Thank you guys so much. Smash that like button, family. Let's get the lights up. Let's go.
If they're saying cover up a murder. Yeah, I thought about that. Maybe they're talking about the hole in the boat.
Oh, so at first you said they ain't seen none. Now you saying that they trying to cover up a hole in the boat.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no.
So at first he didn't hear nothing, family. Now he's saying that maybe they said they was covering a hole in the boat. It wasn't a hole in the boat. It wasn't a hole in the boat. So which one is it, Officer Tatum? You didn't hear it, and now you're trying to use what else? It could have been this.
Yeah, I thought about that. Maybe they're talking about the hole in the boat. What they call the bilge port or something like that.
But I thought you said they didn't say that.
Bilge pump. So maybe they talk about the bilge pump.
Now they talk about the bilge pump.
Maybe they're saying to cover that up. But no, y'all got to say somebody killing somebody in Nolan Wales' death. Roll it and tell me, do you hear any of these things in the comment section that you see on this screen right here? Roll it.
I heard it.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
All right. Go back to that screen.
Since he don't want to do it, because I knew he wasn't going to do it. Since he don't want to do it, I'll do it. Since he don't want to do it, since he don't want to play the whole thing, I'll play the whole thing. Let me play it, because Officer Tatum act like he act like he's dumb.
But never saw 2 Fort Bleats direct, then with connection.
He heard Nolan family. He heard them scream Nolan name. He heard that shit. But I just want to make sure, because I know he's going to watch this. I want to play this part of it. He heard Nolan name in the back. He heard that shit. He's dead was so goddamn clear. Bro, that he's dead. Hold on, family. Let me play that back. He's dead. Bro, they slowed the he's dead down. Oh my God, bro. Let me play that back.
CETO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip.
CETO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all?
Yeah, Key. Bart said he was in Wyoming. He did say that. He fucking lied. I think Bart, you know what? I'm gonna save that.
Please come. We have a membership.
All right.
But I just wanted to play that part, right? I just wanted to play that part real quick for Officer Tater Tot. Let's keep going.
Real quick. I want to just look at what they're saying. They're saying cover up. I heard something similar to cover up. And that they probably was saying, can we cover up this hole that's in the boat or whatever that port is? It says,
how you just gonna say that's what they said? You don't know. They probably said they trying to cover up this hole in the boat. You don't know that. You don't know that. You just saying that. You don't know.
Killed him. I didn't hear that.
Of course you
He's
didn't.
already dead. I didn't hear that. Is he dead? I didn't hear that. Nolan yells, or they yell Nolan. I didn't hear that. Nolan, wake up. I didn't hear that. Wake the F up. Now, we heard him cuss and say, shut the F up, right? We didn't hear no wake the F up. Where? Now, how you get that out of this video?
How I get it out of this video? I'm glad you asked me that. No problem. I'll play it again for you, Officer Tatum. How I got it out of the video? I got you. He's dead. Did you hear that, Officer Tatum?
CTO assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the
But you know, Officer Tatum job is, family, is to deny the truth, gaslight. You really think, you know, we heard it as clear as day, family. We not stupid. We heard what the fuck we heard. But of course, he's going to say, is he dead? I didn't hear that. Oh my, I didn't hear that. Is it a cover up? Maybe he talking about covering up the hole. But you heard that. But everything else you didn't hear. Everything else you didn't hear, but you heard the cover up. And then you trying to project, talking about they might talking about covering up the hole in the boat.
Y'all gonna go to hell. You keep playing and lying and putting stuff out there. Come on, play the
We
lady
going to hell because we holding white people accountable. Okay, gotcha.
that did the enhancements. I wish she didn't have a UFC shirt on, but that don't mean she worked for the UFC.
Shout out to our sister right there. We got your back, sis. We support you 1,000%.
Don't, because this ain't a good look, in my opinion. If she has something to do with that transcript, but let her speak. Roll it.
Okay, so before I play this, I want to quickly explain what I did, what you're looking at on the screen, and why I chose to approach this audio the way that I did. As a professional audio engineer with experience in dialogue editing, dialogue cleanup, sound design, and post-production, I decided to work on that CTO call using traditional audio processing techniques rather than relying on any AI voice separation or AI enhancement. My goal was pretty much to preserve as much of the original recording as possible while making the quieter dialogue and background audio easier to hear. So I basically used techniques such as subtractive EQ, compression, gain adjustments, noise reduction, frequency isolation, and other traditional processing methods. So what I did was I separated Vicky, the CTO dispatcher, from Warren and the audio originating from the boat so that I can concentrate more closely on what was happening behind and around Warren, pretty much on the boat. And I specifically chose not to rely on AI because aggressive AI enhancements and voice isolation tools can sometimes introduce artifacts and distort the speech or create ambiguity around the sounds that were originally present. And for something this serious, I wanted my processing to remain as conservative as possible. You'll also notice time code and dialogue written on the side of the screen and pop up.
So she wrote this stuff on that screen.
No, she did not write the stuff on the screen, you idiot. The internet did that. The only thing she did was provide the audio. She did not write that. The internet did that. The internet put the timestamps right there, you idiot. But of course, I don't expect you to do research or be honest, because you are a low IQ buffoon.
She wrote the stuff y'all just heard. She wrote. Now we're gonna listen.
She did not admit that she wrote that, idiot. She's explaining the timestamp. She did not say I wrote that. She provided the audio. The internet wrote that. He's so dumb, man. This is one dumb ass motherfucker, man.
Full video. Let her finish.
During each segment, that dialogue represents what I personally hear as an audio engineer while processing.
Look at his face, family. He act like he's sitting here listening to a professional audio engineer. This is her profession. And you got your neck all twisted up like you. This nigga is out of his fucking mind, family. He's listening to this professional tell him how she got to this point, how she enhanced the video, her profession, her credentials, how she didn't use AI, and you sitting up here with your goddamn face all twisted up. boy.
Repeatedly reviewing these sections, I'm pretty much providing it as a listening reference, not as a declaration that my interpretation is the only possible interpretation.
Look at him. Look at him.
I want you to listen for yourself. Use headphones if you have them. Listen closely and decide with your own ears what you believe is being said. And you can also return to the original unprocessed recording and compare directly with what you're hearing here. You'll also notice that my time code may not match the regular timestamp on the original uploaded video. And that's because I'm working inside a professional post-production timeline, digital audio workstation, basically using SMPTE time code, which in film, that's displayed in hours, minutes, seconds, and frames. Film and TV timelines are completely different from timestamps that you see when you're watching regular videos or when you're watching a movie and you hit pause. So basically the time code on the screen is there to identify the precise location within my working session, not to represent
I can't listen to her anymore.
Of course you can't listen to her anymore. Of course you can't. You can't listen to professionalism. You can't listen to nobody debunk your lies. You can't listen to nobody go against your narrative. Because you talking about you don't want to listen to a professional tell you how she got to the point. Because you acting like that you didn't hear what you heard on that audio. You acting like she manipulated something. So she going through the timeline and telling you how she got to where she got to in this audio. But you sitting up here talking, oh, I can't listen to her. Oh my God, I can't listen to her. Of course you can't listen to her. Because it's going against your narrative. The truth is burning you on the inside. It got you frustrated. The family got you frustrated. Black people are. And you trying to hold that position over there, and it's hard for you. It's hard. It's hard to defend this. That's why you got to keep coming out here making yourself look stupid. I ain't heard nothing. Y'all crazy. Y'all trying to blame. I ain't heard nothing. This dude, he don't want to listen to a professional.
Face up there. I want the world to see this. We're gonna listen to the full thing together, and then you're gonna hear the context around it, and then it's gonna sound super crazy that this woman thinks she heard that within the context of what we're gonna listen to.
First of all, she didn't say what she heard not one time. She basically was just talking about her profession and how she enhanced it so she can explain to the public what they're about to hear. She didn't provide any words. She provided an audio. The internet provided the audio, but you so dumb and stupid, and you listening to her. She hasn't said what she heard not one time. She hasn't mentioned what she heard not one time. So why are you putting words in this sister's mouth like that? You want to run away from the truth. Because Officer Tatum, let's be real. Officer Tatum, he got to try to put on what he's trying to do with his low IQ audience over there is trying to tell them what they ain't heard. How can y'all come up with this? How did y'all? Because I guarantee you, those low IQ Neanderthals over there, they heard that. But Officer Tatum got to try to persuade them that ain't what you heard. You didn't hear, is he dead? You didn't hear, don't die, please. Nolan, cover it up. Oh my God, is he dead multiple times? Bart, damn it. He's trying to present this in a way already to put this in his low IQ art because they stupid over there, family. His audience is dumb. Think about how stupid you got to be to listen to Officer Tatum every day. Subscribe to his channel. Support him. Because Officer Tatum want to present like the white people don't do nothing wrong. Blame your issues on black people, even though they are the most degenerate people in this country. White women can't even raise their children right because their children is always shooting up schools. Their husbands always touching little people. You know what I mean by that. All the degeneracy that these white people are doing in this country, and they broke dusty on drugs. But their number one concern is black fatigue. Because that's where they go when they want validation. They go over there to Officer Tatum channel because Officer Tatum give them validation. Make them feel like they superior because that's how they survive, family. They have to feel like they superior than us because they know they're not better than us. They know who the supreme being is. Like, come on now. Come on now. Stop playing games. Y'all know we better than y'all in every aspect.
None of what she said makes any sense when you listen to the whole video and you put the context together. Why does this? And she sounds so smart.
Because she's ill smart. She's educated and she's a professional. And you sound dumb.
She did very well in school. I take it as she's being disingenuous.
What?
Why is the smartest and most brilliant amongst us putting out garbage like this?
Yeah, it's putting out garbage because it's debunking you. You don't like the truth. You label the truth as garbage. You label our professionals as liars and disingenuous. That's what you doing. You the only person doing it because it doesn't fit your narrative. See, when a professional come and tell you her credentials and tell you how she dissected this audio, you don't want to accept it. Not one time in this video, family, has she told anyone what she heard. She allowed the public to listen to it and give their own opinion about what they heard or about what they hear. Fat boy.
I listened to it. Y'all listen to it. Ain't nobody talking about did you kill him and all this other stuff. All right, now let's go to the real video, the audio. Let's listen to it together. It's long. It's lengthy.
We heard this already.
It's 8 minutes and 40 seconds. But if you care about the context, I want you to listen in. And we're going to play the whole thing, and then we're going to talk about it afterwards. But I want you to listen to what you've been seeing online. Listen to what the young lady said about her editing strategy. And then I want you to listen to the tow dispatch, and then in context, how any of that stuff makes sense within what you hear. Roll it.
Connect you.
CETO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
Time out. So he's identifying that he's at the west tip of Horn Island. So he's not. They're not off in the sea in the Gulf of America. They're not a distance from the island. He's on the island in a boat in front of everybody. That's the context here.
You don't know who they in front of. You don't know. You don't see the visual of who they in front of. You don't know that. Speculating, sir. You don't know nothing. You don't have evidence. Just babbling. But I want to show you guys something real quick, family. Can I get you guys' attention real quick? This is the picture right here of their 911 dispatch call. It don't look like they in distress. It look like they chilling. That's Warren right here with his hat on. Katie over there in the boat, allegedly. Everything in this live stream is allegedly, by the way. It don't look like they're distressed, bro. They sitting down taking a picture. All of a sudden, this picture appeared out of nowhere. When the audio dropped, witnesses coming forward. When the audio dropped, pictures coming forward. Why we ain't been seeing this picture? Where did this picture come from? So everybody decided to pose for the camera. But let me show y'all something, right? Give me 1 second, family. I need to show y'all something. This is the governor, right? This is the governor that said, Benjamin Crump is making this about race. This is Governor Tate. Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves triples down on statement of no foul play during the active investigation. He gonna say no foul play of the Nolan Wells case, echoing the same sentiment of the Jackson County Sheriff. Judge Ashley Cole, the stepmother of Warren, has interviewed with MAGA podcaster Officer Tatum while refusing to speak to the parents of Nolan Wells. May he rest in peace. This is Mississippi governor at a Confederate rally. Family? A Confederate rally You guys remember he came out to the forefront and said, hey, I ain't see no foul play during a open investigation.
Oh, I gotta call a hypocrite. Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves, what are you doing with all these Confederate flags around you that represent the expansion of slavery of black folks? But you call out Reverend Al Sharpton and civil rights attorney Ben Crump.
Exactly, Lysandra. They was in 16 feet of water. They lied like it was 30 feet sinking. They busted. Lying like a motherfucker.
For being racially divisive and stoking racial division in Mississippi when this is what you're doing. Your job is to tell Sheriff Ledbetter of Jackson County, as well as the district attorney, not to be making prejudiced statements in the case during an ongoing active investigation, as well as yourself claiming that there is no foul play. These are prejudiced statements, and it's unfair to the Nolan Wells family.
Exactly. As a governor, he should know that, but he's an anti-black racist. Piece of shit. At a Confederate rally. And everybody's surprised when he came out and said, hey, there's no foul play during a open investigation. Why would you say that? Why would you say there's no foul play when an autopsy has not been released from the state? The district attorney hasn't released any testimonies, any evidence. She says she keeping the evidence sealed tight. She is not presenting it to the public or the parents. She's sending it straight to the grand jury. But Governor Tate said, hey, he don't see no foul play while he's sitting his fat, ugly ass here at a Confederate rally after saying that Benjamin Crump is trying to racially divide the state of Mississippi. Family, you can't make this shit up.
However, justice will prevail, justice for the Nolan Wells family. And we are not racist for calling a spade a spade. It is what it is. Mississippi's historical past. Claim and prove that you are racist.
Tate Reeves, we need you to come to the front of the congregation, sir. You coming out here trying to call out Benjamin Crump, do all that, and you is the main one that's the racist. And I bet Tristan ain't seen that. I bet Tristan don't know about the history of his state. Tristan want to talk about some people change. It's history is just history. People change. Oh, really? Your governor of your state that you said we a tight-knit community came out and said that it was no foul play with your best friend. Doing an open investigation, no proof, no evidence, didn't provide shit to the public. But he said no foul play. That was the first thing that registered in his mind because the doctor ruled every black death no foul play. Thank you to Key coming in with the $15 cash out. Just showing love. Thank you so much, Key. I appreciate you.
The west part of Horn Island. He's finna give GPS coordinates here in a minute, but this context is taking place right on the island, in front of everybody. Roll it.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
That's not questionable, Officer Tatum. Why he don't know? He's in a boat. We see them in a picture. He said we going down, Officer Tatum. That's what he said. He said we going down. Do it look like they going down, Officer Tatum? Look at this picture really good, fat boy. Do it look like they're going down? Do you see water in this boat? You posted this, by the way, guys. This is his ex pitch. This is Officer Tatum. Officer Tatum posted this. Do it look like they're going down? Do it look like water in their boat? That's what I want to know. Let's keep going.
All right, well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
She said people do change their clothes.
It's either, I think it's, try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like, guaranteed. I don't have the tag on
unless you have a membership number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
Time out. So I just want you to put it in perspective. Like at this point, with all the stuff that you've heard, does this sound like it's a cover up? Like this is made a fake call in order to cover up the fact they killed Nolan?
Yeah, that's what killers do. You ever watch true crime? You ever seen a man unalive it was a documentary on Netflix. This man unalived his children and his wife and buried them in the back and told investigators they left for a trip. They never came back home. We see this all the time. This is what they do in Mississippi. This is not nothing that you cannot believe, Officer Tatum. You act like this is not believable or something. But this is how dumb you is. This is how you are in a sunken. You are so deep in a sunken place. Like, we need to stop having like genuine conversations with people like this, right? Since they want to gaslight us and have bad faith arguments, disingenuine talking points, we need to offer the same. We need to start gaslighting them. Since they want to gaslight us, use like Officer Tatum, bad faith argument after bad faith argument, disingenuine, just making up shit. We need to start gaslighting them, family. We don't need to be talking logic with them all the time. We need to turn the temperature up on bad faith arguments because that's all they do.
Or did they have killed Nolan right here during this call in front of everybody? Roll it.
If not, I can send you a text message.
North, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm available.
North 3 degrees, but 4672.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Officer Tatum don't want to hear nothing on this audio. He's not listening to this to genuinely want to hear something in the back. He's already set his disposition. He ain't heard nothing. Who he's trying to convince? Those white folks over there? Officer Tatum, of course they going to believe you, Officer Tatum. I know you didn't make this video for us thinking that we were going to believe you. You making this video for them. They are the low IQ people over there. These black folks over here, we intelligent. We actually laughing at you, Officer Tatum. This is right now, honestly, this is not even serious anymore. This is just laugh at your stupid ass.
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
Officer Tatum, why you not saying why he can't pay attention to the caller? He said that they are sinking. Why you ain't stopped the video and said, yeah, this guy seemed like he's under the influence and he's not paying attention. Something going on to the point where he can't even answer her question if that was going down.
Yeah, we do not have the VHF radio.
Hold on, you said go back, Ray. Hold on.
Roll it.
If not, I can send you a text message.
North, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm available.
North 3 degrees, but 4672.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
Yeah, we do not have the VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify
Time out.
your coordinates?
If you notice, she said you don't have good cell phone reception. And this is one of the reasons why Nolan didn't have his phone on him and why most people didn't have their phone on them, because if you don't have good cell phone reception, you're not uploading nothing on Snapchat and Instagram, and with 1,000 people out there, your reception definitely ain't gonna be good.
You don't know that. You don't know that. Officer Tatum, you don't think that people can just record a video and post it later when they make it home? That's what people did. That's how we seen the video footage. And Warren admitted it on your platform that he made a phone call on the island. And you don't know what's the reason why Nolan's phone was in that boat. You just lying again. That's you putting words in Nolan's mouth. That's you speculating, sir. You don't know the reason why Nolan's phone was in that boat and why they kept it. You just heard her say that they had spotty service, and all of a sudden you gonna run with it. See, this is why Nolan didn't have his phone. Nigga, what? I don't care if I didn't have service. I still want my goddamn phone.
So this would make sense why Nolan and others left their phone on the boat and they weren't in the water with their phones. No reception anyway, even if you had your phone on you. So why would a person have their phone on them in chest deep water with no reception?
Or maybe he wasn't in the water. Maybe he was on the land. Maybe he wanted to record videos, take pictures like everybody was doing down there. Idiot. Who you trying to come? I can only take so much, family. I'm going to be real. I can only take so much.
Limited, weak reception. Okay, roll it.
One more time.
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right, looks like you're on Horn
He don't want to hear nothing. He just want to play the audio. He's not really looking for nothing, family. Officer Tatum is not looking for anything. I don't want to hear that no more. I don't even want to hear it no more. It's a waste of time. Officer Tatum is not looking for the truth. He's not looking for the facts. His mind is already made up. Thousands of people, excuse me. Thousands of people heard this audio call and said they heard somebody say, "Is he dead? Nolan, wake the fuck up." They heard what they heard. Please don't die. Everybody is lying but Officer Tatum. Everybody heard it but him. He even disrespect the professional because she's a black woman. That's why he disrespected her. The professional told you how she got to this point. Not one time in her 2.5 minute rant that she gave her opinion on what she heard. She didn't want to tell you what she heard. She allowed the public to interpret what they heard. I played it yesterday, family. He didn't even play the video all the way through because he couldn't deal with the truth that the sister was giving him. He wanted to cut it short. He was like, I can't take it no more. Because the YT community don't want to be held accountable. They want a villain. They want to be told that they better than black people. They want to be told that they better. They want to be told that black on black crime is their number one issue in their community. While they drowning in debt, Trump raising up the cost of living, they dealing with incest, there are men going to jail every single day for touching children. There are women not even raising their children right because their children shooting up schools. But to get some type of validation, they go over there to Officer Tatum space and get a dose of validation. Listen to anti-black racism, but they got black fatigue. Think about that, family. And I always bring this up. They got black fatigue, but they listen to Officer Tatum talk about black people every day. Every day. But before we get up out of here, family, I want to play this video of this guy that I seen that said a prayer he said a prayer for Nolan Wills.
Dear Nolan, I heard about what happened and I'm so sorry. It seems like there are a handful of people that are trying to cover up what took place in the final hours of your life, and that makes me furious. And then I saw a post from a friend of yours about how much he loved you and looked up to you, how crushed he is that this chapter of your friendship has come to a close. So I want to say that today I'm sending you love, and I imagine whatever happened to you in those final hours was terrifying. For that, I'm so sorry. Some of the boys you were with have been acting with no class. They deleted their Instagrams and Facebook. They're trying to hide whatever they did. But your real friends are posting about what a great guy you were. I lost one of my best friends in October of 2024. It was under different circumstances, but I took a lot of solace in writing him a letter. So I wanted to do the same for you. Growing up, when my mom lost friends she loved, she would print out photos of them and tape them above her coffee maker so they could have coffee together every morning. I know that a lot of people who love you are wishing they could have you for a coffee at their table today. Nolan, man, I'm just furious with how present racial violence has been in this country and how present it still continues to be. There are a lot of us who want a kinder world, a more equitable one, a more just one, a safer one. I have some rage to work through about all this injustice. Too many people care about you for this to fall quiet. I found something in the Bible that's been sticking with me this week, and it feels meaningful as I write this. It's in the New Testament, Gospel of John, chapter 3, verse 20, and it states, "Everyone who does evil hates the light, and will not come into the light for fear that their deeds will be exposed." Well, Nolan, these jerks may be hiding in the darkness, but you will live on in the sunshine. Rest easy. Big love. Noah Runs.
Shout out to this gentleman right here, showing our brother Nolan Wills some love. Shout out to that guy. I want to make sure that I highlight him because a lot of white people is out here advocating for Nolan Wills too. A lot of white people is out here standing on business for Nolan Wills, calling out Officer Tatum, saying the same things that we saying. They see the unjust. They see the lies. They see the manipulation. They heard the audio too. It's clear as day. It's like, you got to be a fool. Well, Officer Tatum is a fool. He's a fool. It's okay, Key, to get emotional. It's okay. I'm emotional too. But I'm just using my emotions in another way to be an advocate for my family, to be a soldier for the family, to be a warrior for the team. I'm emotional as hell about this. I'm emotional about Daniel Irvin. I'm emotional about Carmelo Anthony. I'm emotional about Nolan Wills, bro. These were some of our best. So it's okay to be emotional. It's okay. I'm enraged. Trust me, I be have to calm down before I get on this live stream. I'm trying to make this a children's show. I'm trying to stop cursing. But I be so frustrated with the lies. I be so frustrated with the outdated stereotypes. And then when I look at the family every day in this chat room, I'm like, this is excellence over here. What is y'all talking about? If you leave it up to them, family, you would think that we out here busting heads, doing drive-bys, walking around with Pooh Shiesty masks on. That's what they think about us. That's what they think about us. They don't believe that we out here being productive. We winning, we shining, we looking good. We going to work, we taking care of ourselves. We taking trips, traveling, starting businesses. They really believe that we out here, they labeling us of what's going on in Chicago. Chicago is their label on all black people because they want to feel superior than us. So they listen to degenerates like Officer Tatum. But when you look at the scoreboard, we up 50. But we control the narrative. We're not begging for acceptance. We're not begging at a seat at a table anymore. It's over for that. We create our own platforms. We can control our narratives. We control our image. And this is the reason why they going out of their way to try to undermine us, attacking Christina, attacking black folks, telling us that we race hustling, we race baiting, attacking Benjamin Crump, attacking Al Sharpton. Because when we tight like this And you can't interfere because they trying to interfere with us right now. They trying their best. They trying to find some way how they can interfere with us. But the family rejecting the interference, saying, nope, that ain't gonna work. Officer Tatum said, y'all need to focus on this and not focus what's going. No. We focus on this. Yeah. Shout out to Divine One for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you more than you know. I appreciate you, Divine One. You don't understand. I appreciate you more than you know. I appreciate the family. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for what y'all do. For being a voice for us. We can't be fucked with. Hold y'all head up high and be proud and understand that our voice is so powerful that the state of Mississippi is doing everything in their power to block us away from this investigation. That's how powerful we is over here. That's why you see the trolls in my chat every single day. Faithfully. The governor, the mayor, everybody, the Sambos. The Sambos is working overtime. See, when you want that white validation, you got to work overtime to keep it. Because the YT community is over here in our spaces listening to us. They saying them people over there are on code. What are you going to do, Officer Tatum? Make us feel good. All that black unity over there, all that black power over there, all that black excellence. You need to do something about this. And do it quickly. Because I don't like what I see with these blacks out here. I don't like seeing this unity. I don't like seeing belt to ass. I don't like seeing them holding us accountable. You need to get out here and work overtime. Fly your ass down there to Mississippi and protect those boys. Call Po Chop over there. Do something. This unity that black people got is getting out of control. Hey, Governor. Yeah, we need you to come out and say that Benjamin Crump is just say something, motherfucker. Say he's starting a racial divide. You know what to do. These goddamn blacks won't go away. We trying to do what we did to the black people in the past. But I don't know what it is with these new blacks. The descendants of these ancestors that's in the soil down here in Mississippi, they won't stop. Come out with something. Okay, cool. I'm gonna call the mayor. The mayor. Hey, motherfucker, come up with something. Call the district attorney and tell them that we working on it. We around the clock working on it. Do that. Okay, boom. The district attorney coming out. Guys, just be patient. We trying to work on getting justice for Nolan Wells. It's okay. Bitch, who the fuck you think we is? If you think that we are waiting around for them to give Nolan Wells justice, family, we might as well stop talking about it. We might as well pack it up and go home. If we waiting on the governor, the district attorney to be honest and truthful to us about this case and wait on the investigation, we might as well pack up and go home. They don't give a damn about Nolan Wells. They don't give a damn about black people. They really thought that we was going, after Nolan funeral, that we was going to stop. They was banking on us being quiet after that. Because we controlling the media landscape right now. We are. Be proud. Be fearless. Because I'm fearless. I'm ready for the smoke. I'm ready for the call outs. I'm ready for all the criticism. I'm bulletproof. Y'all don't even understand who y'all dealing with. You remember when Tristan said that? Y'all don't even understand who y'all No, Tristan, you don't understand who you dealing with. I didn't come here to play with you motherfuckers. I represent these people in the chat room. I represent them. I pick my side. Just in case the new people over here confused about, am I straddling an offense or I got to make sure I repeat that because new people coming over here. I don't straddle the fence. I pick my side. The black side, the foundational kind. Yeah, I picked the side. Just in case anybody confused. I just got to make sure that's clear. Appreciate you, Terry. Yeah, KD Styles. We're going to get in the rest. That's what we need. I want to see somebody in some shackles. I want to see somebody shackled up. I need to see some shackles. I need to see some mug shots. I need to come on a live stream and have a mug shot. That's what I want. I need to see some mug. I need to be looking up some mug shots and pasting it right here on my screen while I'm talking. That's what I need. That's going to make me feel better. It's going to make me feel better when I see shackles, handcuffs, orange jumpsuits, and mug shots. Then, yeah, I'm going to toast up with the family. Yeah, we got one. We got one. But until then, the smoke is coming. Officer Tatum, y'all weren't Officer Tatum out. He trying his best, y'all. Hey, to the YT community, he's trying. You got to give him that. But it won't work. We too strong. We're not falling for the propaganda. We're not falling for the bullshit. I'm saying, look at us. I can't even believe y'all wake up and still fall for this shit. To think that we gonna fall for. I can't believe y'all wake up every day and try to figure out how y'all can gaslight black people, lie on us, push out false narratives. No real evidence. Believe me, bro. Yeah, 2 imaginary witnesses said they seen Nolan on that island. Okay, what's your source? Believe me. Oh, believe you. Cool. Family, believe them. Believe them. The people that never stood on business about us. Yeah, believe them guys. Yeah, believe them. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Of course. Fuck y'all think these is. Love you too, Miss Too Loyal. I love y'all. I love y'all to death, bro. Love the fuck out of y'all. Be excited to get on here and talk to the family. And these people trying to act like we ain't unified. Are you crazy? I get fired up. I get excited. I'm like, oh, I'm finna talk to the family today. It's about to be on. I can't wait to see these names pop up in the chat room. Let's fucking go. We ready for war. Hey, Officer Tatum. We ready for war. Christina, we got your back. Janetta, the audio engineer, we got your back, sis. Don't worry. We here. We ain't running. We ain't going hiding. We ain't finna keep talking shit about Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton. We ain't getting distracted. That's outside noise. Y'all can have that. All the black people that want to keep making videos about Al Sharpton and Benjamin Crump, knock yourself out. Me and the family, we focus on this right here. Yeah, what happened to Nolan? Yeah, you. Yeah, come here. We need to have a word with you real quick. What the fuck happened to Nolan? You don't know. All right. Nobody know nothing. Gotcha. We're going to keep blasting y'all then every single day until somebody come up with something. But hey, Katie, I advise you to shoot me an email, Katie. Shoot me an email. Don't let Nolan go away. Do not let them do this to Nolan. If you know anything, Katie, come forward. I will keep you anonymous. Reach out to me. Reach out to somebody. If you need help, if you're fearful of your life, reach out. We can work something out. If you know the truth, come forward. If you got any type of heart, Katie, come forward. Don't let them, don't be the fall guy for these guys. They don't care nothing about you. If you know anything, Katie, come forward. Speak on it. We gonna make sure you straight. It's nothing like the protection of the family. We the strongest. We the biggest. They scared of us. Do the right thing. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the team. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this evening. It was an honor. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I want you guys to continue to do the work. Continue to show up. Continue to be vocal. We can't let them outwork us. We can't show no signs of weakness. I'm not. I'm here every day. Even when I don't feel like it, I'm tired from work. I got nope. I got to show up for the family. I got to show up for Nolan. I got to show up for Carmelo Anthony. They need me. They need us. We can't let them down. I'm tired of seeing this shit happen to us. I'm tired ain't nobody showing up on a media landscape and not being a voice for us. A real voice. Not no tap dancing motherfucker that want to play both sides. Pick a side, motherfucker. So I can identify you. Salute to the family. Salute to the team. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate you guys for y'all support. Until we meet again.